it's just the organic nature of it. Driving to Stroud, Oklahoma, and stopping in at the Rock Cafe, which is a restaurant that's literally built out of the rock they excavated when they paved Route 66. And, you go in, you're like, oh, this is nice, that good, local made diner food and that kind of stuff. But then you learn their story. Oh, what do you mean the whole thing burned down in the mid-2000s and had to rebuild? Oh, that's incredible. Oh, the owner was an inspiration for a character in the movie Cars? That's great. Tell me more about that. And, there's just so many layers. And I would say probably one of the best experiences that really cemented the fact that this was going to be a big part of my life was on my birthday. I can't remember what year it was, 2015 maybe. I drove up to Afton, Oklahoma, which is the northeast part of the state, and went into a little Packard museum and gift shop called Afton Station. It was in a restored gas station there on this little quiet downtown of this tiny agricultural community. I met a woman named Laurel Kane. She moved out here from Connecticut in about 2000. It was her dream to have a little tourist stop on Route 66. Her husband collected classic cars, and so they just had this great thing they put together, restored this building, and created this museum. And it was just the nicest person you could meet. Very open. Oh, have you done this? Oh, you got to do that. And we became very fast friends. And then she mentioned that as just kind of a story, oh, well, I married some folks here in the station because I got ordained. Well, she ended up being the person to marry my wife and I on stage at the Cain's Ballroom. Yeah. And so, Laurel passed away a few months after that. And the station's now an empty building, it's sad to drive by there to see the condition of it today, but also there's all these wonderful, amazing memories of a stop that was I just pulled over just to check it out. I didn't know anything about it. And I formed a really strong friendship with somebody that had a big impact in my life, and also really helped illustrate, much like, I mentioned the passing of my dad, as something that, take advantage of the time you have now. You want to do something great, find out a way to make it happen. And that's, when you talk about something like Route 66, it's going to be 100 years old in a few years. It's important to get out and do this stuff while you can.